Good morning, children. Welcome to today's mathematics class. In the last classes, we studied about ratio. What is meant by ratio? A ratio is a comparison between two or more quantities of the same kind using division. It tells how many times the one quantity than the other. Today we are going to learn about proportion. Alan and Abhimanyu are here to help me out to take the class. One day, Alan learned to make a cup of tea with the help of his mother. For making the tea, he took 2 glasses of water to 1 cup of milk. That means he took water and milk in the ratio 2:1. And he made a very tasty tea. On the next day, his friend Abhimanyu came to his home. So Alan decided to make 2 cups of tea, one for him and one for Abhimanyu. For making 1 cup of tea, Alan has to take 2 cups of water to 1 cup of milk. That means he has to take water and milk in the ratio 2:1. Then Alan has to take how many cups of water and how many cups of milk to make 2 cups of tea? He has to take double the quantity of both the water and the milk. Isn't that right? Yes. So, for making 2 cups of tea, he has to take 4 cups of water and 2 cups of milk. That means he has to take the water and the milk in the ratio 4:2. Thus, Alan made 2 cups of tea and Abhimanyu became very happy. Now consider the ratios 2:1 and 4:2. You have already studied how to write a given ratio in its simplest form. Let us try to write the ratio 4:2 in its simplest form. This 4:2, I can written it as 4/2. Now, 2 is a common factor for both the numerator and denominator. So when we cancel 2 from both the numerator and denominator, we will get 2/1. So this will become 2:1. So 4:2 is equal to 2:1. Now we can say that the ratio 2:1 is equal to the ratio 4:2. Or I can say that 2:1 and 4:2 are in proportion. And I can write this using a double colon like this. 2:1, then double colon, then 4:2. And this means the ratio 2:1 and the ratio 4:2 are in proportion. Here the ratios 2:1 and 4:2 are in proportion. We can also see that the numbers 2, 1, 4 and 2 are in proportion because the ratio of the first 2 numbers is equal to the ratio of the last 2 numbers. So in general, we can say that the numbers A, B, C and D are in proportion if A is to B is equal to C is to D. Here A, B, C and D are the first, second, third and the fourth terms of the proportion respectively. The first and the fourth term are called the extreme. Here A and D are the extremes and the second and the third terms are called the means. Here B and C are the means. Also, in a proportion, the product of the extremes will be equal to the product of means. That means A into D will be equal to B into C.